and I know it's preseason football, and I know, sometimes you see guys who are starters go against backups, and you can't really evaluate what you're seeing. And, we all know, again, everyone will keep mentioning the year the Detroit Lions didn't win a football game in the regular season. They didn't lose one in the preseason.
Yeah, they were 4-0.
You don't raise banners. You don't raise banners for playing good football in August. But I know what my eyes see. I know what I can see. And what you see sometimes is something that just pops off the screen and is really special. And there are a lot of fan bases in the National Football League that are starving. It's been years. It's been years since they've made the playoffs. It's been years since they won a playoff game. It's been years since they made the Super Bowl. It's been years since they've won one. Some haven't even won it. It's been years since you know in this quarterback-driven league that you can drive for what you need because you've got the quarterback. There are some teams that just one day get it dropped in their lap. Kansas City Chiefs, for instance. You win one Super Bowl in the early 70s, you don't taste anything for another half a century. Same with the Jets, but they're waiting for their quarterback to get dropped in the lap, like Mahomes was dropped in the lap of the Kansas City Chiefs. Brockman had it dropped in his lap by Mo Lewis, blowing up the innards of Drew Bledsoe.
Sure did.
20-year run.
It was a hell of a run.
TJ thought for a hot minute it was dropped in his lap with Dak Prescott.
It wasn't?
No, I mean, we'll see. Let's see. We'll see.
Jury's out.
I mean, he's an excellent quarterback, but is he generationally like changing the fortunes of an entire franchise good? Well, let's hope we can see it this year.
Get your damn act together.
Getting CeeDee Lamb in the mix would be very helpful. Hey, listen, the Seahawks thought they had it as well, and they knew they had it with Russell, and then things kind of drifted off. I'm just saying, you can see it. And it's so rare that it is it when you see it, and it's even rarer that it lasts for a long time. That said, what I'm seeing out of Caleb Williams gets me very, very excited. I mean, you've got to be there as a Bears fan right now, looking around for the trapdoor. When's that going to open on me? And I think my answer to you is, I don't think it's going to open. I think this kid is as advertised. Will Jeffrey Simmons go all painted nails on him as he said he would and start making his life miserable in a couple of Sundays from now when they open up? The Sunday after Labor Day weekend? Perhaps. Perhaps. Will it be a long stretch for this kid? I don't know. All I know is what I saw over the weekend. What I saw against the Bengals, and I understand, it's preseason football. I saw a guy rolling out of trouble in the pocket against the grain of his body, flipping it in the air. Damn near half the length of the field, right into the arms, a dot of his rookie wide receiver, chosen 8 picks after him in Rome Odunze, and then setting up shop inside the red zone, running around, looking for somebody. I mean, just saying, I'll just stroll in the next 10 yards, make it look simple. That's what I saw. That's the sort of stuff you can't teach. That's the sort of stuff you are born with, and that's the sort of stuff that Bears fans have to be so out of their friggin' skulls about. Excitement, and it is well-founded. Those 2 plays right there. That's it. And next up for him is the guy who he's compared with. That will be Thursday night on NFL Network, by the way. 20 minutes after the hour, 8 Eastern time. Bears at Chiefs. I don't know if he's going to be. I don't know if he's going to play in it. I'm assuming.
What's the point?
I don't know. He needs reps.
I know, but we've already seen he's the guy. Why risk it? Why risk it?
I don't know. I hope for the sake of my network and everybody who is excited for this game to be on it that he will play. And the same thing with Mahomes. And then you won't see him again until week 1 against the Tennessee Titans. And then just put the Bears schedule up on, if you don't mind. Because this is what we're talking about. When the Bears are good, and the Bears are must-see TV, and the Bears are on Hard Knocks, and the Bears will be on everybody's television set the second Sunday of the season, and NBC is like, okay, let's get Caleb Williams' first road game in Houston against C.J. Stroud, last year's unicorn quarterback. And then let's see him the next week against Anthony Richardson, who we're all excited to see in his first full year. Then he's coming out here to his college town, or one of them. Or he's actually going to take on the Rams at home, back home. Then he takes on Carolina. I mean, my goodness gracious. Thanks for Caleb, Carolina. Let's hope that Bryce Young will have a win or two in his pocket by the time he strolls in there. And then London gets a shot at seeing Caleb Williams internationally. Off of a bye, it'll be 1 versus 2. Caleb versus Jaden Daniels. Who's in to watch Caleb take on Kyler Murray? Everybody? New England might have Drake May out there at that point in time. The resurrected Drake May right now, but we'll put a pin in that for later on. And then comes his first against Green Bay. Is it possible that he ends the ownership of the team from up the toll road on them in Soldier Field? Thanksgiving against Detroit, at San Francisco after Thanksgiving. Come on now. Who's in? Anybody? We all are. We know it. Hopefully the football gods keep him healthy. Mm-hmm. But you can't but look at those two plays, have them show up in the palm of your hand seconds after it happens, and go, okay, that's it right there. That's it. You know, the Rick Dalton gif, right? Is that what it is? That's it. Point at the screen. There you go. Bears fans, I hope that the hope is in fact as founded as I believe it is. Say I'm overreacting to on a Monday after a preseason game, fine. But that's it. That's what you want to see. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.